Hello and welcome. This is Ksenia Guides Live, and we are in amazing times. Today, March 3rd. Today is our only total lunar eclipse in 2026 that comes to a full moon, a blood moon, and this is so amazing and profound. This is like really indicates new beginning of the cycle, new beginning of era, complete restoration, recalibration, full kind of cut off of the past and starting anew. And already kind of pre-pull some cards, and it's amazing. It's so answers to what's going on. So past energy is 12th house. So transcendence, 12th house is the last house, right? So we were in this completions, mission, cycle complete. Everything is kind of going to be resolved, to be let go, to be processed, to be like going into the next step. So you kind of you finish the level, you finish the round, you need to go to the next level, next elevation. And we are this new beginning, new moon. So the energy amplifies that. Yes, we start a new cycle. The whole collective, whole planet is shifting on such a cosmic energetic even like on a DNA level, all the structures, all the layers, all the components of the universe, of this life, of this existence are shifting. And it's so profound. And we have also Mercury on the bottom, and we have ascension. So right now Mercury is in retrograde. So that means our communication may be like a little bit delayed, or maybe misunderstood, or maybe some kind of hold on before we moving up into this ascension energy. So maybe this past, this next 20 days when we're still in retrograde, is the time to really get a clarity, be clear on what energy is. What is the energy you choosing to, give into? We're choosing to ascend with, because right now we are shifting in the earth shifts too. So that means that there will be like a division between 3D and 5D, that where we're going. And so the energy will be still present, both of them. It is up to you to make a willing, open choice. Use your will to choose on what energy are you focusing, what is their beliefs you hold on as a truth. What are the thoughts and patterns are you entertaining then, and then kind of increasing the energetic hold on you. Woo. So let's take a read, take a few cards, pull some cards, see what the energy of today, very auspicious day, and it was happening also at 3 a.m. 3:33, so 3:03, 3:33, so a lot of three energy. So we're going to look into this, what this means. Three usually is like angels, so help, assistance is here, you're supported, you're guided. So this really kind of resonates that yes, this energy is all protected, all the spirit world is, all the cosmic, all the divine is really onto it. It's a plan implemented, is actions happening, and we are here to really observe how the shifts is happening. That's amazing. All right. So we look at this lunar eclipse, and then we come into our spring equinox on March 20th is where Mercury turns direct again. So let's look into this couple weeks, see what energies are still present or what's are expected of us or needed to do before this new beginning really takes power, takes stance. And then we'll see the rest of the March. What do we need to know? And where are we going with all this? So first, let's ground together, take a deep breath. Let's open this safe space, connecting together. Visualize yourself in a temple, in a circle. connecting with the souls and the collective that is resonating and present here. Live on a replay. Community on school, Instagram, everybody is connecting, coming together. Activate invited flames, visualize fire energy, and releasing any doubts, any stagnations, any pain, any thought that is right now not the time for. Right now, let's tap into the unconscious, subconscious, tap into the spirit, tap into the divine, connect to your heart space, quieten the mind, and relaxing your body. Visualize holding hands together, connecting energy, creating the vortex, and opening up your crown chakra and your root chakra, connecting, grounding, creating space, calling in our guides. We can quantum jump into our quantum space, connecting to our future, connecting into our past. Everything is happening now, so we're all one, all here now. And opening your third eye to visualize, to see, to receive, to perceive, to elevate to higher perception, shifting perception, perspectives. And welcome in, calling guides, angels, archangel, Metatron, covering and protection us from any energy outside and negative energy. Archangel Michael, calling in guides, calling Mother Mary, any guides and entities that are desire and willing to assist and show up today in the stream, deliver messages for the collective. All right, let's go in and see what goddesses are coming in. What's the energy of this day? So I'm recording it on March 3rd. And just the night was crazy. I wanted to get up and watch the moon, but I overslept. And then when I get up, like before 6, it was so cloudy, I couldn't see anything. But the dreams were crazy. Like I don't even know, but it was something else. So watch out for your dreams, see what the energy is coming through. And for the rest, this next week, see what's coming for you. So we have compassion and fortunately coming together 27, 28. So this is really resonates the energy, reflects the energy of this new beginning, getting more in the feminine energy, getting more forgiving, more sensual, more calm, less reactive, less resistant, less fighting, and more just accepting, more coming together, more uniting. And fortune also, so a lot of energy of abundance and money now opening up for a lot of people, collective elevating and awakening. So a lot of more sources of abundance will be opening up for us. So those goddesses as Lakshmi is coming in, Huamin. Are there any more goddesses wants to come into us today? We have Lilith and Dara. So alliance and independence. So also I'm getting this like opposite attracts. So you have to be, you want to be more fierceful into protecting yourself, being unapologetically a warrior of light, protecting your light. But the same way you are in alignment, you are alliance to the wisdom, to the divine energy, to other people, to help them, be a mirror for them, be our activator. A lot of people here are activators. They are trigger our emotional wounds. Me the same. I'm triggering a lot of people because of my energy. So not everybody are ready to meet themselves where they are. So when they see something that they not ready to meet in themselves, they will deny, reject, and try to dim, that trigger. So we learn into, if we trigger other people, we see that it's not about us, it's about them. And then if somebody triggers us, again, we see it's not about them, it's about us. And when you get triggered, you just need to realize like what it is within me is experiences that feeling. Why am I triggered? What was like, what the boundary was crossed? What the belief is this showing that maybe it's not in alignment? So we're trying to build this alignment with the divine, knowing that what are we like focusing on? We are co-creators, right? We have the spider woman. We are co-creators. I saw a spider today. So spiders also are spiders and butterflies are coming back. It's springtime here in the northern hemisphere. So we're getting all this life back, all this, our guides, our familiars, they're coming to support. They're showing us that you keep going, you're here, you're doing it, and it's a co-creation. So what are you focusing on to co-create your reality? So we are done with blaming the life, blaming the society, blaming everybody and everything in of our demise, our unsuccess. So working within yourself, how are you co-creating that misery, that suffering? Maybe a constant focus on the problem, constant focus on the lack brings that suffering alive, keeps it alive, feeds it. You feed with your energy. Where you put your mind to is really already everybody, even on a scientific level, proven that we create reality with our thoughts. So watch out. What are you focusing on? Are you always dwelling on how it's hard? Are you always complaining how like other people don't do things so somebody else allowing somebody else energy take over, or maybe command, or kind of navigate? So maybe like you giving your power away to be a victim of circumstance. Maybe other people taking space and you feel pushed away. So you are called to co-create, be this independent warrior, to stand up for yourself, stand up for your independence, stand up for your life. What are you creating? If you're in a space where you're not happy, what are you doing to change that? What are you doing to create a better circumstance? What are you doing? What are your maybe beliefs again, and habits or daily routines that are not in alignment with what you really want? Maybe you feel that you don't deserve what you want, and you feel maybe you're not ready, or you feel many other things. So we are reminded to allow feelings to pass and know that you're not your feelings. The important thing is to know you're not your feelings, and the feelings do not control you. So they are present, they're there as their alerts, as the reminders, as their map to navigate, to show what's going on energetically, because everything is energy. This whole world is simulation, is all in our heads, we're all creating it collectively. So just dropping that victim mentality, that we are unable to take control and power for our lives. So this this blood moon is really showing that, like a Spider-Man, the red blood moon is really kind of gives that energy. So it's like it's after like the war is over, the blood was shed, and then now it's time to rebuild, now it's time to grow, now it's time to co-create something better. We already experienced different ways, Mother Mary here. We already experienced different spectrum of things. We already experienced abuse and fearful conditioning, and being like miserable, being suffering, living to like working to pay for living, to be able to work. So this like caged and limited and you know not creative and prosperous environment. We already experienced that for many thousands of years. And this transformation, this transition is really indicating the beginning of this new chapter for on all levels. Like we drop in that toxic masculinity, we drop in that one way or not another, we drop in that prescripted, conceived the beliefs that are based on somebody else's experiences. Now you're called to create your own beliefs based on your experiences. And remember that do not translate or like bring the other past experiences into your in every now moment. So the message coming through is that every moment, every situation is different just because it's different now moment. So it's never the same energetically, emotionally, planets different, skies are different, people around you different, moods, like situations are completely different, even though it might look like it's the same, it might look that it's like repeating, but it's energetically different. And then that every time you come into the situation, you have to assert it, like make a check the energy, check the situation, see for what it is, and not just automatically, like on autopilot, assume that is the same situation like you used before. Our brain does that. Our brain likes to automate everything, so that you don't have to think every single thing. You don't have to think about brushing teeth. You don't have to think about getting dressed. You don't have to think about like interacting with some people, like driving. Sometimes we get so on autopilot, we don't even remember doing things because they're just done. And so our brain have this tendency to have everything automated, and so that you like know for sure that the thing works out because it did before the same. So you do repetition, doing the same thing the same way, and hoping for the best that it will bring safety. Now we're realizing that the brain is, like animal instinct that try to survive, and we have to take control as a being of light that is present in the body, that is in control of brain, of thoughts, of emotions, knowing that we can, step in and take power and command, or and have this communication, conversation, and relationships with that, energetic being of that is brain. So brain is also collective. So we know everything is on a collective level one. So we know that everybody, all brains are the same. So when we allow in this, like, so like our brain, I feel like AI is a computer technology that is programming. It's programming our daily routine, programming how we see world, based on put in information. So now we are called to reprogram that. That's from survival mode. So we are called to change the way we think, change the way we see things, and change that we perceive ourselves. So this is really what's coming through for this week, for the full moon, and for this eclipse energy. So it's gonna last maybe like a few more days, the energy amplification and giving you release. So you might be faced with challenges, something like, heavy coming back, to see how you will react, what are you gonna do, how you're gonna fix this and work with this energy. And let's see, what is this 2 weeks, next 2 weeks until March 20th. So we're like, 18 days, like a little more than 2 weeks. What is the March energy for the collective? The March energy for the collective. So we have our energy of growth, reap and rewards, and fire, garden, ignite your passion. So, okay, Let's see, what was this? You have autumn. So I feel like right now we're planting seeds on what are our passion, what are you know, what are our endeavors, like what are our passions, what are we doing right now that will bring those rewards and benefits in the fall. So right now we're maybe creating something new or getting clear on the idea of what are we creating, where are we going from here, what are our next steps, and really being tuned in within yourself to be in alignment. So those steps are fully guided, protected, and in alignment with your highest self. And then by fall, everything should kind of work out. But right now, so this time is calling you to assert, or maybe like put the word assess. So do the assessment again. It's like start a new season, maybe like a inventory, right? So like what things maybe cleaning again, spring cleaning, removing the things. But again, remember we are Mercury in retrograde, so maybe don't sign anything, don't have any contracts, any negotiations happening right now because everything can change in March. So right now, don't rush with changes, but make a plan, make an idea, make a structure of like step by step, some kind of programming, and put it in the pencil because after Mercury comes back in direct, your mind can change, circumstances can change, some opportunities can come up, and that makes you change the plan. So don't put it in in stone yet, but have the idea, work on the ideas, and maybe like I feel like you have some passion, maybe work on what are the ways, how can you ignite this passion? How can you translate that energy into the art, into the like craft, whatever it is? You're a magician, so you are called to find a way how you can share this energy of transformation with the others, with the collective, and angels are here. Beautiful. All right. All right. Let's see what is the energy for the equinox. So spring equinox, March 20th. We are coming out of the retrograde, and so let's see what the energies will come. Again, we have new beginning. What is the energy of the equinox? Five of Earth and Goddess of Earth. So for me, this card is like the past, the sacrifices of the past, of our ancestry, of like us in the past versions of us, or on a deeper level, the past lives, progressions, like ancestry, like covenant that we are belong to, the bloodline. All this sacrifice, all this that we've been through, all this like the lower, the darker, the more difficult spectrum of the energy. So like the heavy work that we had to do first to learn how it is, how does it feel, what is the experience. We're here to have experiences. We are not here to just, grow, I mean, I don't know, whatever, work and eat and die. We're here for experiences. All experiences are good, like heavy, tough ones or good and blissful ones. So all the ancestry was working hard to have and go through and teach and like release karma for those heavy experiences, so this newer generation can experience lighter and easier life. So the newer generation don't have to like work as hard. They can be more in the receiving energy, more in the goddess energy, having it all. And so the past teaches us how we can let go of this energy of attachment again, victimhood, or like envy, jealousy, releasing of like victim mentality and a small-mindedness again. So universe is abundant. We have infinite abundance of everything. So we need to learn how we can become these receivers, how we can become based on what our ancestors been through, based on the past, how much people suffered before, and now we're here to jump, to kind of jump into this new mentality. We no longer in this kind of slave and like unfortunate kind of state. We are jumping into this new world. You see, even like kind of it's two earth, maybe like past and the future, and you in between, and you see how the portal opens, and you're able to receive that like an infinite abundance, the flow of life going through you. And so you have to come into this conclusion on your own in your mind and know that you are abundant, like master manifester, God, a goddess of earth. You are a part of the God spark, right? The spark is within you, allowing the spark to take over, allowing the spark of God to guide you. So we're here to let go of expectations. We're here to let go of need and desires and experience just love. Experience unconditional love is where you accept the things they are now with gratitude in your heart, allowing that like it is definitely maybe not the greatest, but we know that we need to learn that energy so that we can have what is the word? Differ. So we can be um, decide, no. I forgot the word. So we can see the difference. Okay, I'm looking for the other words to say, to explain. We can, what's this word? Jeez. Discernment, okay. Message is gone. So we are going through tough moments to increase discernment so that we know what is not good for us. So like it's like you cannot have light without darkness. You do not know what's good for you, what's a blessing without experiencing what's not. It's a compare contrast, it's a duality, and for you to know the bright, the love, the abundance, prosperity, you need to know the other side of it. Is this like poverty, is misery, is suffering, is pain, is loneliness. So you feel all those things, and then you know that that's how it feels, and now you can feel the contrast of it. Feel that different energy is also exists. And then by knowing the lower energy, you can notice and observe and accept and really shift into this new energy. So the call is not to dwell on the past, because past is just a lesson, it's just a teacher to show you, look, that's how it feels, that's what you don't like, and now be ready to recognize, to discern, to find out, to see through the facades, through the illusion, to see what is good, what is feels good and right for you. So that's a great message. I just got chills. Yeah, so new beginning, you're guided and protected, abundance is coming. So the spring equinox bringing this energy of, really blossoming blessings, spring, harmony, activation. I have some messages, beginning of the beginning. So it's like beginning of new new era, new like thousands of years, new planet, the planet is shifting, so we're coming into this new transformation, so this new look, looking like new, feeling like new, experiencing new, finding new people. I just met today new friends. That is amazing. So like the universe, as soon as you open your heart and your arms to receive blessing abundance, they are here for you with so much, fruit is just hanging, low hanging fruit, and it's just like take it. And but you have to open your heart and you have to trust and receive. So this energy is the equinox. So be prepared. Again, the message is coming again. So you're gonna get some kind of message from the divine, from your guides, from other people. Like maybe sometimes you hear conversation, people talking about something random, and but you receiving a message. Something is clicking, something makes sense for totally different situation for you, but it gives you some kind of answer, some kind of different perception. So that's how guides communicate, they show you through other people. And maybe you sometimes a person who brings clarity to someone else. All right, and we have a few more minutes. Let's put some messages that's coming through for months of March and overall. We have nothing will come with this situation and nor step out, nor step out of your comfort zone. Okay, yeah, so I'm feeling that the energy, because the retrograde, because we're in this transformation portal before the equinox. So this right now, nothing is finalized. Nothing is either good or bad, is still in between and still transmuting, is still going back in force, even like planets still moves and shifts between 3 and 5D. So some days we'll see, for example, some days you see like bunch of traffic, everybody like stupid on the road, everybody's like sleeping like crazy. And the other days you see a flow, you see less traffic, you see everybody nice, you see everybody becoming more like and more light and energetic. So we're still shifting with the earth. Sometimes you can see one day you just have this like resentment or like some kind of energy that is trying to, that feels like is triggering you. It's like something is not right. So this anxiety comes up, some kind of scarcities comes up, and just like being very fiery and flickery and being like put out of your center really easy those days. So we're falling back into this 3D, being fully in the body, being fully in emotions, being fully driven by this energy of 3D, of the feelings. So we are rising above the feelings and emotions because we are truly not it. We're not our body, we're not our thoughts, we're not our feelings and emotions. We're not even, the name. Like many people, if you ask you like who you are, they will start naming names, starting expressing, like describing the body, describing the work, describing the whatever kind, like qualities, but it still doesn't describe who they are. It's all labels, it's all appearance, it's all ego having a picture there, like because you cannot see yourself as a spirit, so we're creating this alter ego that has the idea of who we are, has their idea of what it is, and but it's not true. It's already limited, and it's not changing. So your work is to really know that you are not neither of like your thoughts, emotions, and feeling, even not your body, like you're not even who you were yesterday. Every moment you are new energy, new presence, and you will have power to create it from scratch. Every day you wake up and it's your new life and you do things better because you can learn. So the discernment is here, the learning abilities is here, you're human, and you can change the ways, change your ways. So yeah. So March kind of in between, we have like fiery climax approaches, new moon in Aries, so a full moon in Aries. So right now, yes, when full moon, this energetic release is happening for everyone, but prosperity lies ahead. So by the new moon, that is, I think, around March 17, 15, something like that, like mid-March, closer to the equinox. This new moon energy gonna bring a little more release, a little more like energy, the Taurus, so more money, more like action, more ideas, more opportunities coming by the end of the March. And okay, so for now, the message is to balance your spirituality, practicality, releasing any fears and emotions. So we have emotions are running high because of the fearful beliefs and conditions. So right now, balance spirituality, like balance your, the ways how you act, maybe not always being active and proactive and reactive. Sometimes you maybe need to kind of take a step back, just observe, allow things to unfold naturally, even with other people, your work, the situation. If you feel kind of stuck and don't know, and it's like fears are coming through, just let it go, stop dwelling on it, let emotions run you, observe emotions, allow them to run through and away, and observe the situation, allow it unfold, and having this really like belief and faith that the conclusion within reach, that you almost there, that you just need to hold on a little bit. You just have to see the picture of how things are getting better and better. And use affirmations, use this like subliminal messages to really reframe, rewire your brain, to change, to allow good things happen to you, to attract new and good things coming into your life. So adjustments required. So you're called to really see what are your beliefs and emotions are on the way for your happiness. What are you, hiding yourself from? Sometimes we don't even realize that we're afraid of things that we want. So what are you afraid of? Your success? Are you afraid to be seen? Are you afraid to be rich? Are you scared that like if you get a lot of money, like your relatives gonna get jealous, or like your friends will turn around? So all these beliefs and things you have to let go and understand that even though we all one, you are kind of given this opportunity to be on your own. So right now, when in physical human energy, human life, you get to be your own self. So why would you be miserable when you have the power to be great, to be exciting, to be expressive, to be creative, to be yourself as a spirit, as a creative inner child, as a spirit of light, the water of light, as the out of this place, spirit embodied. So you're good enough. So release any doubt of self-worth. It's just ridiculous. You are good, you're great, and if you feel kind of shame or like maybe action that you do, just change it, right? Change your the way how you act, change the way how you respond to situation, change yourself within, and then that will attract new beginnings, attract new reality, opportunity, and it will show you how your little change of behavior, maybe like having a road rage and you just choose not to express that anger, not to like angrily pass by, like you choose different reaction, choose different action to certain things that trigger you on a constant. Like, for example, maybe somebody like being loud or like chewing. So the choosing, changing how you respond to outside world changes what outside world brings you. So once you don't give any attention to something that is kind of triggers you, don't give attention to that energy. Instead, bring yourself to peaceful, calm place and know that, okay, I choose to be a different person. I choose to be more calm and release all the anger and, fiery explosions of impatience or like aggression, all of that. So right now, this 2 weeks is a great time to really do this, release that all aggression, release the beliefs that you need to be like better than others. There is no competition. You're only competing with yourself from the past. So every minute, every second, every millisecond, you are a new you, and you competing with yourself and not with anybody else. So changing that perspective as well. So everybody's here and we're in the same boat. We're trying to, experience, we're trying to build something greater. And with this transformation, we are really here to implement our gifts, implement our strategies, our divine connection, divine wisdom, and co-create together, creating a better place, And to conclude, let's take some gateways activation. So to set ourselves for the month of March, what is the activation that we need to receive? We got 2 cards. Beautiful. The first was Akashic Records. This beautiful card. I love it. It's so showing how we are always having multiple choices in life. We're shown that there is crossroads, there is different path, but there is no wrong path. So any path you take is have some kind of lesson for you. If you take a difficult path with lessons, it will still bring you to the destination. Or if you already learned your lesson and you recognize the difficult road and you choose a different road. And every road you choose, there will still be a lesson. There will still be a reward in the end of you learning that lesson, you learning something new about yourself, about your spirit, about your divine purpose. And so this message is really, really powerful for this month, is to observe your options, observe your pathways, what is opening for you, what are you on the crossroad with, and have this discernment. We have higher heart activation, activating higher heart. It's a little above your chest, between the throat and heart space, so a little above here. This is really a conduit connector between the vision, the perspective of higher self and your physical body. So this is your manifestation portal. If your higher self is in peace and at connection with yourself, so you have the balance connecting with yourself and the divine self. When this heart space is cleared and open and alignment, that helps you have that discernment between the paths that are opening up for you, so that you choose the path that is more in alignment to you, to what you need to go through for your next evolutionary cycle. Or maybe you're guided to take a shortcut and just jump quantum leap and jump into this highest timeline. And then your discernment, your knowing of that you deserving of the best, will help you to kind of avoid taking a roundabouts or taking an extra mile to get there, because maybe you already learned it, but now you just need that faith, you just need that knowing in trust in yourself that you are capable, able, and you're deserving to try to just quantum leap into the best reality possible for you at now moment, at the level of your awareness, to the level of your openness. And every time you take a new step with this calling, with this intuition, every time you trust yourself, every time you allow yourself to be better, it shifts the whole body structure. You shift into whole new frequency, and every time you keep trusting and keep moving in this direction, the frequency becoming stronger and stronger and more brighter. Your aura becomes more brighter, and you are connected, attracted to the things, the beams of the universe gives you the signs like which path is for you. So I'm so excited. It's a great messages today. Yes, just tapping into your heart, open up your heart space. Take it slow. This month is to like planning, pre-planning, making more clear realization about yourself, and most importantly is releasing of all old and energy that is no longer serving to your higher purpose, and who is no longer resonates with your new developed, new awareness, new soul evolution. So you're like rising in ranks in your energetic level. So like you have to release, like drop the weight drop the weight of the past so that you can rise freely. All right, I hope you are resonating with this, receiving these blessings, tuning in into the highest of the highest, and I'll see you next time.